Hi, my name is George Grenier, and I'm gonna talk about audio acoustics and reflections. Audio acoustics is the way how sound waves interacts with the room around it or with the space surrounding it. So some sound that we hear will be related with a physical boundary in a way that it transforms the sound wave's energy and change our perception of the sound as a result. Even outside, the reflections occur when you have the sound interaction with elements like the ground, the building walls, cars, trees, all them combined together to create our final acoustic perception of that space. Let's consider an empty room where we have a sound being played by a source like a monitor speaker and a listener, that could be a microphone, within a distance from one another. The sound that comes from the speaker has three basic interactions in the overall acoustics of that particular sound field. The first amount of energy that arrives to the listener is called direct sound and comes out from the source using the shortest path possible to reach the listener. The direct sound defines all the timbre character of the source, along with its position in the room from where the listener perceives it as a distinguishable single sonic event. So, if I was standing here in front of you and speaking to you, you're gonna hear the direct sound, which is the main core sound of my voice coming to you, not reflected of anything else. Next, we have the early reflections arriving to the listener. Early reflections results from the sound wave reflecting off of the initial reflected surface towards the listener. This could be the nearest walls, the ceiling, the floor, or any near furniture with reflective characteristics. They can be around 8 to 15 milliseconds mark for a smaller room and up to 50 to 60 milliseconds for larger rooms. Many of they are so sharp and quick that they are not audible as a separated sound, but they add dimensional references that give body and life to the sound and help us to realize that it has been recorded into a live space. The room reflections keep reflecting off the walls, building up and merging to be a continuous decaying sound until the sound wave stops and allows the absorption characteristics of the room to decrease in amplitude, shaping a sense of body and warmth to the sound. To measure the reverberation of a room, it's used the reverberation time. That is the time it takes reverberation to decrease 60 dB below its original level, and it's called RT60 or T60. A longer reverb time will make a room sound more lively or spacious, with T60 between 3 to 6 seconds. A shorter reverb time will make it sound dead or dry, with T60 less than 2 seconds and even less than 1 second as well. An example of that will be the control room in a recording studio. That usually gonna be 2 seconds or less, and that's because it's not desired any additional reverb than what's going on during the mixing process. Whereas with the live room, where you get acoustic instruments or even a full orchestra being recorded, T60 of about 3 to 5 seconds helps to bring more that live ambience and more that reverberant sound.